you? My name is Robbie. I'm your nursing assistant. Is now a good time to go ahead and get you cleaned up down below, kind of freshened up? Awesome. I'm going to wash my hand, get my supplies, and we'll get started. I'm getting 4 washcloths. I'm getting 2 towels, one to dry the perineal area and one to use as a barrier on my overbed table. I'm getting 2 incontinence pads and a bath blanket for privacy. Keeping the linens away from my uniform. You could also use another incontinent pad for your barrier, for your basin, if you needed to. It's fine too. Okay, your clean linens do not have to go on a barrier, only things involving water. So I'm going to pull my curtain for privacy. All right, I'm going to cover you with this bath blanket to keep you warm and for privacy. And then I'm going to put your top sheet down so it doesn't get wet during this process. Open the bath blanket up. So you doing okay today? That's good. I am too. If at any time you're having discomfort, please let me know, okay? All right, good. I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on, wherever they might be, over here. And I'm going to go ahead and open my drawer where I know my bathing supplies are. And just have that open. But you don't have to have it open. I'm just putting it open. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing when I get this sheet out of my way is I'm going to be changing that wet pad underneath you before we get started. Let's get this out of my way. All right, now there will be a state person, and you're not going to do what I just did with the gloves. There will be a state person to help hold the mannequin because we know the mannequin cannot hold themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you on your side. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. You doing okay still? I'm going to roll this incontinence pad up. I'm going to place my dry incontinence pad because the skill is perineal care on the incontinent female. So we know she's already had an accident and peed on the pad. So we fold this in half. We put the half about in the center of the bed and open it up. We're going to roll her over the bump. You still doing okay? Awesome. We're going to go to the other side. Or we can actually turn the mannequin this direction. All right. And the state person can't help us. Stop, state person. Okay. We'll open this up. I hate these, Melissa, because they don't equally go in the bed. All right. I'm going to put this in my garbage can. And now I'm going to go ahead and get my patient positioned. So we're going to put your knees up just a little bit for me. Let me know if this is uncomfortable. And I'm going to go get your water and I'll be right back. Open the drawer. So I'm going to get the basin. And I could have gotten the soap out before I put my gloves on, but they won't know you for that. So now I'm not going to use real water, but I want you guys to use real water. So I would go in the bathroom, I would turn the faucet on with a paper towel because remember the handles of the sink are dirty and I've got my gloves on and I don't want to take touching the sink in there and then go in someone's private area. So I have a paper towel, I turn the warm water on. I fill this up about a quarter to a half full. I bring it back. Okay. Would you test this for me, please? Test it. Okay. Is that good? Awesome. Okay. Nice. So we're going to get this over here where I can reach it. Now, actually, I'm right-handed dominant, so I'm going to work on the other side because I am right-handed dominant, and it would be easier for me to utilize this side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Switch things around just a tad. Okay. So, you're going to feel me touch you in a moment. Going to clean you up down below. Okay. All right. Make the famous bath mitt. Square washcloth goes in the palm of your hand. You anchor it with your thumb. You come around, anchor it again. Now you have a tube, and you pull it up, okay? Now I should have done it with my right hand because I'm right-handed dominant. So I'm going to put it in my right hand, come up, because my non-dominant hand is what I'm going to spread the labia with. I dip it in the water. I wring it out, and I put a little soap on rag number 1. I take my non-dominant hand. I spread the labia, and I go down the center first. So I go down the center, then I turn my rag to the side, and I go side, and then I turn my rag again, and I go down the other side. That's rag number 1, and I would have brought my hamper over here. I have no hamper. Make sure you have your hamper, okay? And you want to put it right here for me, because we don't shoot basketballs, okay? So now that was the soap rag. Now I'm doing rag number 2. My palm, I anchor it with my thumb. Here. No. Now I'm rinsing. I dip it in my water. I wring it out. Non-dominant hand. I spread. Go down the center. Turn my rag. And turn it again. From top to bottom. That's rag number 2. That's the rinse rag. Now I get my towel. I open my towel up a little bit. No particular way to do this. And you don't have to spread anything with this. And we pat dry, going from top to bottom. Okay, you doing okay so far? Great. All right. Put your legs down, get you a little more comfortable. Now I need to turn you to your side. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, you still doing okay? Great. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to prop the manny because the state person will hold the mannequin, okay? Because obviously, thanks, Steve. All right, I'm going to make my bath mitt just like before. Come around, make my tube, tuck it under. Wet it, soap. This is the second soapy rag. Now this is critical. I'm going to use one side of my rag to do this butt cheek, the other side of my rag to do this butt cheek, and then the center of my rag to go up the crack.
To go up.
To go up. So it's butt cheek, crack. Okay? Don't say that on state exam, but it's a fun, cute way to remember it. So it's this, clean the buttock, clean this side of the butt, and then the center of your rag from the anus towards the upper back. That's wash rag. Now we got to rinse. Coming around, we pull the tube up, dip in, wring out. One side of the rag, rinse the butt cheek, turn your rag, the other butt cheek, and the center of your rag up the crack. Now we're going to pat dry. So you still doing okay? All right. Awesome. We got this dried. Now, this is where we put the next incontinence pad because we've got this one wet with the cleaning process. Now we're gonna put the dry incontinence pad. And I'll be honest with you, our incontinence pads back there, the cloth ones, are much nicer than these crazy things. So I'm gonna fold this in half. I'm gonna put it in the middle here. I'm gonna open it up, put it underneath this wet one. All right, let's get your gown kind of fixed up too. We don't want to leave that jacked up. Whoops. Back over the bump in the middle of the bed. You still doing okay? All righty. Get you up on this pillow. Okay, get your legs down here. And let's go ahead and get the rest of this other pad out from underneath you. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's move this pad. This is the clean one. And this is the dirty one, the wet one. Fix your gown for you. All right, let's go back over. You still doing okay? Good. All right. I need to move this out of my way. Put this in the trash can. Alrighty, let's get your covers back up on you. Alright, you should feel fresh and clean now. Let's get this bath blanket out of our way. We don't need this anymore. Make sure your gown is all down. Okay. Okay, good job. Get you a magazine or anything? No? All right. Your call bell's still over here. I haven't touched your call bell. I'm going to go clean your basin and then I'll be back, okay? So you go in the bathroom. You're going to dump this in the sink, rinse it, dump it again, dry it, put your soap back in the bedside stand here, and they got it in the wrong place here. It's supposed to be down here. Close this drawer. Get rid of this last piece of linen. Make sure we dry our table off. Put this back over here. Take our gloves off the proper way. Okay, so no magazine. I'm going to put your bed down for safety reasons. And I'll open your curtain. And if you need anything, feel free to call. Again, there's your call bell next to you. Okay, have a good day. Now I slowed it up a little bit so I could kind of